Hey guys, Knight here. Still kind of going through a crisis right now, but I just want to make a video because you know what, these are my last days with the internet probably. So I just figured, you know what, no prep, no script, just throw them out there. Today I want to talk about ADD, ADHD medication, basically, such as Ritalin. I wanted to point something out about the medication. Alright, I'm going to talk about my experience real quick and what I learned from my experience and how you guys can actually benefit from my experience, okay? So basically, when I was younger, I was very hyper. And everybody thought I had ADD or ADHD, so they actually medicated me for ADD, ADHD. What happened is it turned me into a zombie, basically. Like, it kind of worked, but the problem was I actually wasn't very hyperactive to the point where it was like a chemical imbalance. The truth be told is just when I was a kid, I would eat a lot of sugar and caffeine and whatnot. My mom would give me coffee, and I'd put like 8 scoops of sugar in there, and I'm talking like big, big scoops. Like this is my spoon, basically like this, and I just be like pour it into my, and I go to school with that. So that's where my ADD, ADHD came from. So the problem was I was actually taking medication for hyperness, and I wasn't always, super hyped up on sugar. And I just wanted to say real quick that I noticed a lot of kids out there actually chase sugar highs. Like little girls, little boys talk about sugar highs. So this is a common thing. It's being given to kids that don't actually need it, and it's screwing them over. Basically, as a recap, I'm going to start doing these more, especially if I'm just kind of verbally throwing out diarrhea like this. So basically, as a recap, ADD, ADHD is a thing, basically, okay? But the medication can be a lot worse than the actual condition, okay? I was hyper because I took a lot of sugar. Basically, I would eat sugar and everything. Basically, caffeine, coffee, whatever. You know what I mean? And then just sugar. Okay, so I was hyper because of that stuff. They medicated me to try to repress my sugar. Then on days when I didn't have sugar, I would take the medication and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't function. I'd be standing there in a soccer ball. I used to play soccer all the time. Soccer ball just, I'm like, ugh. What? You know what I mean? I was just gone. A zombie, mindless zombie. I'd be focusing and thinking so deeply because of the medication. Basically, I forgot. I think it's called Down syndrome. Basically, like it turned me into a child with Down syndrome. Basically, where it's just they'd hyper focus on something and not pay attention to anything else, and that's what the ADHD medication would do to me, because I actually didn't have ADD. I mean, I might have ADD, but I have ADD willingly. I could actually focus if I gave a shit. The thing was, I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? When I play video games, I am super focused. You know what I mean? If it's a video game that I actually like and I enjoy, I'm actually super focused. If I had ADD or ADHD, I wouldn't be paying attention for anything. Even if I enjoyed the topic, I wouldn't be looking at it. I'd be like, oh, look, a freaking waffle. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Be careful with the medication. Don't just throw around that stuff for kids and whatnot, because if you do give them the medication, it turns out they don't have it, you're going to send them to a worse place than you thought they were, basically. So anyways, with that said, thank you for watching. Sorry I look like crap, but you know what? Inspiration hit me, and I'm just throwing it out there, so there you go. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.